guys, are you ready for phonics today? We're going to start by listening to these words, and I want you to figure out what's the same. Pre-cook, preheat, prepay. What did you hear in all these words? Pre-cook, preheat, and prepay. Did you hear the pre at the beginning? So, I was thinking, if you remember yesterday we learned something brand new. Do you remember what it was? Prefix UN. So guess what? We are learning some more prefixes today. So see, cook is a root word, heat is a root word, pay is a root word, so it has to have something attached to it. And it has a prefix. So what is our prefix today? Prefix, P-R-E. And you know what's even so cool? It just makes me so happy about the word prefix. Is that prefix has this prefix in it. The word prefix has prefix, P-R-E, right there. So we had pre-cook, preheat, and prepay. So let's go ahead and go through and finish coding. K back on the C. O says pre-cook, preheat. So digraph EA, say an E in this word. And at the end of prepay, we have digraph AY. It makes the A sound at the end. So pre-cook, preheat, prepay, and then I added in prefix because I just love that prefix has our prefix in it. So this is prefix, P-R-E, and we can use our word prefix as a clue to figure out what it means. So a prefix, where does it happen? It's like a suffix, but a suffix is at the end, and a prefix is at the beginning. So if you get a meal, like maybe if you buy ham, you can buy ham pre-cooked. That means it's already cooked. It's before you buy it, it was cooked. You just need to warm it up. Have you ever been working on a recipe in the kitchen and your mom or dad or grandma or grandpa have had to preheat the oven? So before you put your food in the oven, you have to warm it up. That's preheating, before. Or if you are going to buy maybe like a ticket to somewhere, you have to prepay before you can go to the concert. So you pay before you go to get your ticket. So our prefix P-R-E means before. Just like a prefix comes before. So now I'm going to show you a few more words. Let's try these and see if you can figure out. They're also going to have a prefix. Dishonesty, disable, distrust. So let me write these. This first one's a big one. Dishonesty, disable, and distrust. All right, so did you figure out what our prefix is? Prefix DIS is what is the same at the beginning of all of these words. So what is our root word for this word? This root word is actually honest. Because guess what? This is so super cool. A word can have a prefix and it can have a suffix. So what suffix is in this word? Suffix Y. So here's our root word, honest. It has vowel, consonant, vowel, and I need this O to stay short. So I'm going to put the N beside it when I separate it. So our O is short, honest. So when we add our prefix and our suffix, our word becomes dishonesty. All right, let's go to our next word. We have prefix, D-I-S, and looky here, we have a final stable syllable. And since our A doesn't have anything beside it, it's gonna say its name, A. Disable, disable. And our last one, prefix, D-I-S, and we have a short U because it's followed by a consonant. Distrust. All right, so now we need to figure out what this prefix means. So we know, you guys know what honesty is. What is dishonesty? Or if you know what it means to be able to do something, but what if it's disable? You guys also know what it means to trust, but what if I say I distrust? So this prefix means, we've learned another prefix that means pretty much the same thing. When we learned prefix un and it means not, and the opposite. Prefix dis, dis, it means the same thing, not or the opposite. So if somebody is being dishonest, they're not being honest. If maybe if your computer's working, we call it able, but if your computer doesn't work, it would be disabled. It would just not able to work. Opposite of able. Or if you trust somebody and then maybe if they lie to you, you might distrust them. You don't trust them anymore because they lost their trust by telling you a lie. So here's our other prefix for today. Prefix, D-I-S, dis, and it means not and opposite. So we've learned two. Prefix, P-R-E, means before, and prefix, D-I-S, means not and opposite. And guess what? This finishes up our prefixes. We've learned them all. So great job, guys. And keep up the good work.